This potato recipe will become your favorite everyday dinner. Let's start by cutting 4 potatoes into smaller pieces so they'll cook faster. Do you also like potato recipes? I love them because they're so versatile. Now, transfer the potatoes to a pot and add water to cover them. Add a little salt and let them cook until very soft. In a skillet, let's fry 450 grams of ground beef. The secret is to let it fry well until it turns golden brown. While the meat browns, let's take the time to chop an onion into small squares. Tell me which city or country you're watching me from. I love to know how far my recipes are reaching. After browning the meat, we add the onion to the skillet and let it fry until it turns golden too. Now it's time to season. A little salt, black pepper, paprika, and 2 grated garlic cloves. Continue frying until all the flavors blend together. Now, let's cut a red bell pepper in half and dice it. This recipe turns out simply wonderful. I love making it for lunch, and I'm sure you'll love it too. Transfer the bell pepper to the skillet and let it cook lightly. Then, add 3 diced tomatoes and let everything fry a little longer. Meanwhile, transfer the potatoes to a bowl and mash them very well until you get a smooth puree. At this point, I'll add 3 tablespoons of butter and a handful of chopped parsley. Mix well until the puree is very creamy. Now we can transfer the potatoes to a serving dish. With a spatula, smooth the surface of the puree to make it nice and even. And here comes the special trick. Rub a little olive oil on your hands and make a few holes in the puree. I like to make little squares like this, as I'm showing you, to make everything look beautiful. Each square will be filled with mozzarella cheese. I'll use 200 grams in total. And to make it even more delicious, we'll add some of the ground beef on top of each cheese-filled square. To finish, I'll put a little more cheese on top of the meat, ensuring that each piece gets that delicious gratin touch. Now just put it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. And that's it. Our potato recipe is ready. I'm sure you've never made potatoes like this before, and you're going to love making this recipe at home. Don't forget to rate the recipe from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and see you in the next recipe. Enjoy your meal.